LDD. Thank you so much for that wonderful welcome. My name is Samuel Nthakanio, a teacher by training. I joined this opportunity in the month of July 2012. This is my ninth year in the opportunity in the business, and it has been wonderful. Well, when I joined, the presentation was done by our PT and 5 Diamond director, and I connected very well because back then I was teaching and I was looking for something else to do. So when I was told I can combine this business and teaching at the same time, I saw no problem. So I was able to start off right away. And within the first 1 month, we became directors and life started changing. And since then, life has been sweet. And I can assure you this is a place to be. And we are going to do it for life because the future is very bright. So feel welcome as we do our training, because one of the things that I was taught back then was training. Training is very key because without training and without knowing what to do, then you may not really help anyone. So we normally do our trainings, and this is very key. So I really enjoy training, and being a teacher, it is in my blood. So most welcome, and let us start. Well, our topic today that has been assigned is as the way PT has said, Pearose on stress management, and you realize that stress is a key issue in our lives today, and especially with the way we have a lot of issues on our economic state. So without taking much time, I would like to go right away to our topic, stress management. And I would like to start by defining what stress is. Stress is a natural feeling of not being able to cope with the specific demands and events in our lives. As we have just talked about, the situations are so demanding that a lot of people undergoing a lot of pressures, and this is really causing stress. And this can be very well seen in our families and in our daily lives. So that feeling of being unable to cope or being overwhelmed with our both the mental and emotional states is really causing a lot of stress in our lives and in our families. And I would like to thank PT for thinking of, this topic. We have stayed for a while without having to talk about stress. We like to look at the main causes of stress. There are many, but just to mention some of the issues that can cause stress is maybe one of the things can be financial pressures. Right now, especially when we are going through COVID-19, very many people have lost their jobs or their sources of income, and this has caused a lot of stress or financial pressure in many families. And that is why we need to talk to people to get into our business, because whether there is COVID or not, our business is booming. So that is one of the areas that we need to consider as one of the areas causing stress. That is financial pressures, or it could be relationships that are not working well. You remember very well, like last year when there were a lot of issues of families, problems because of relationships that were affected by people having to stay together at home, not really doing much. So this can cause also stress when the relationships are not working well, or it could be work pressure when there is so much work and you're not able to cope with it. This can cause a stress. And we can also talk of loss, like job loss, when one loses a job. Like now, so many people around the world have lost their jobs because of the corona pandemic. And this has really caused a lot of stress amongst our people. Or it could be death in the family. This can also cause stress. Like, and now, of course, we know how very many people have lost their lives due to the coronavirus, the COVID-19. Or it could be painful experiences. Of course, death in a family could be a pain, and there are many other painful experiences that we go through that really cause a lot of stress or worrying about something. This could be maybe lack of money, like now children are going to school, Form 1, lack of school fees, or is not enough. Or even when you're attending something like an interview, such things can really cause worries, causing, a lot of stress, or facing big challenges. There are those challenges that sometimes feel like we are not able to cope, and this can cause a lot of stress. So these times of uncertainty, where we are not sure what to expect in a certain situation, or where we don't have any control of the outcome of the situation, can really cause a lot of stress. There are many others, but those can serve as examples. Now, while stress is normal in our lives, and is a normal, the body's normal natural defense against danger, that is how the body is made to cope. Prolonged stress can be harmful to our health. So our issue here is now to look at how can we manage stress, because we cannot avoid stress, but how do we live with it, and how do we reduce the period within which we are undergoing stress? So that is our key area here. Now, stress causes the body to produce hormones that prepare it to avoid or to confront the perceived threats. And that is why stress is important, so long as it is not prolonged in this case. Now, the only problem comes when it is now prolonged for a longer period. That is when it becomes injurious to our health. And look at this, I'm talking of perceived, because many are the times that the threat that we are seeing is not real. So some of the cases or causes of stress are really out of things that are not real, that are perceived to be there. And this can really cause a lot of problems, a lot of stress. Now, when there is stress or this prolonged period of stress, it causes increased blood pressure, which also result in heightened muscle preparedness. It may also resort to sweating and alertness. So this is very helpful when it is for a short period. But when it is now prolonged, that is where it starts having some negative effects. Now, stress management are therefore ways to prevent and to relieve stress, or to help us to cope with stress when it comes. And that is our main area now. We want to look at how we can do this. And this helps to break the control stress has or can have in our lives, so that we can live happier, healthier, and more productive lives. And that is the key thing in our business. We are helping people to live a healthier and happier lives. Having looked at the causes of stress, how do we then manage stress? Because we have to live with stress, but we need to manage. Ways of managing stress. Number one is exercises. We normally recommend that you exercise at least for 30 minutes every day. And this is very important because exercises improve our sleep. And it therefore means that better sleep means better stress management. We recommend that, of course, we sleep well. And we are going to look at this. It also relieves anxiety, and the various methods we can use to do exercises can be running, jogging, especially in the morning, swimming, cycling, or even skipping. Personally, I skip about 500 times every day in the morning. So skipping is a very good form of exercise. It can be aerobics and others. So let us put it as part of our program. Remember our food triangle. We talked of exercise as being key. This is very helpful in relieving stress. Second, diet. The food that we eat is very important. A healthy diet of stress. It also helps to build our immunity, and it helps to uplift or level up our moods, and also lower blood pressure. So what you're eating matters. Remember, we say you are healthy as what you're eating. So let us check our food, our diet, what we're eating, so that we can eat a healthy diet, which will be part of our, health improving to relieve stress. Then number three, sleep. And mentioned sleep earlier, but a common side effect of stress is lack of sleep, commonly known as insomnia. So better sleep habits are very important, very helpful in terms of combating stress. We need to set a sleeping schedule where we set a time for sleeping and a time for waking up. That is very important. We normally recommend, of course, as you had said, 8 hours of sleeping. And it is also recommended that you avoid electronics before you go to sleep. At least 30 to 1 hour, 30 minutes to 1 hour before you sleep. Avoid looking at your phones, the television, for those that watch, at least 30 minutes before you go to sleep, because it affects our sleeping habits. And then you can also practice what is known as sleeping meditation. There are meditations that help you to calm down. And actually, when you practice meditation, sleep meditation, it helps you to sleep within minutes. So depending on what you'll be doing, if you practice this sleeping meditation, it helps a lot in sleeping. The fourth area to look at, or way of managing stress, is relaxation techniques. There are those techniques that you can employ that can help you to relax, hence reduce stress. One of them is deep breathing. Deep breathing, which helps the body to relax. Before you sleep, you can deep breathe, where you inhale and exhale for about 4 times, 10 times, or even early in the morning when you wake up. It also very, helps you to relax. So you can practice doing it in the morning and before you sleep. And there are also other ways that you can use, like, as I have talked about meditation, there are meditation techniques that help you to relax. There are those that practice what is known as yoga. Those are nice ways of relaxing. And the body calms down and you feel relaxed, so that, nothing really worries you much. When you're worrying too much, that is an unhealthy state, by the way. But when you're relaxed, the body is so healthy. Even if challenges come, you're able to cope with them without seeing any problem. Now, the next area is number 5, connect with the people, making friends. Friends are very important. Spend time with your friends and the family. Make friends, connect with the people, and spend some time with them. This helps you to relax. You cannot stay alone, because when you share your issues with your friends, with the people, you see a problem shared is a problem half solved. You can also practice, number 6, practice controlling your thoughts. What you think about matters a lot. Thoughts bring feelings, feelings bring actions. So control your thoughts. The moment you start worrying, just ask yourself very quickly, what am I thinking about? That's a very good way of controlling your worries. When you're worrying too much, think about something positive. Just cancel that one out. And it is very good therapy. You realize that you not have to worry about anything. And number 7, laughter. Laughter is what is called laugh therapy. Laughter improves your immune system, which also lessens pain, and it improves your mood for prolonged periods of time. If you may have realized, I can't say without having a laughter. It is to my life. So this is it. When you're happy, you are, laughing. It relieves stress, and of course, it helps you also to look younger for a longer time. So let us avoid situations that will bring our moods down. With that, we want to look at the neo-life situation of combating stress. Neo-life has come up with its own very nice solution. We talked about diet, but of course, we realize that our company manufactures very important nutritional supplements that are very helpful in our health. And as you say, you are as healthy as your diet, as we said earlier. So product number one that we recommend is 3NN. 3NN, this is for better nutrient absorption and waste elimination so that your cells can be healthy. We say health start at cellular level. When cells are healthy, you are healthy and you are happy, and that helps to relieve stress. When you are happy, you'll be able to control stress and it will not bring you down. So TNN is basically, I say TNN is like oxygen. So when you are not taking TNN, remember you are depriving your body of oxygen. Second, the product is gelated Calmac. Calmac is very important when it comes to relieving stress. It is very good for promoting breathing. We have already talked about how you need to do some deep breathing techniques. It improves heartbeat and muscle activities. So come in also when you are doing exercises. It calms the nerves. That is a key thing in the issue of stress. Calmac helps calm the nerves. It is also needed for the transfer of nerve impulses. It keeps the veins and cell membranes healthy for free transportation of nutrients and elimination of waste. Product number 3, vitamin B complex. I'm not very sure whether it is back in the market. Peter will tell us. I'm told it is not yet back. Vitamin B complex helps with the proper functioning of the nervous system. Remember, you're talking about our nervous system when you're controlling stress. It prevents tiredness and listlessness. It also enhances appetite and digestion. It counteracts stress, thus preventing also and prevents also nervousness. Remember, we are talking at the areas that are affecting us in the issue of stress management. So there are many other benefits of this product, but we are mentioning those that are key in managing stress. Product number 4, Aloe Vera Plus. Aloe Vera is very important. It's excellent in relieving tension and stress. It also kills pain. And it is very calming. It's very calming. It is excellent for the relief of stress. It's also very good for depression, for controlling insomnia or sleeplessness. And it helps in controlling stomach upsets. So it's very good for digestion. Remember, this is a product that we give for those that are suffering from ulcers. A very key product, number 5, is help rest and relax. Help rest and relax promotes vitality. It also relieves and relaxes tension. It helps to relieve nervous stress. Help Pearose Relax helps us also to overcome sleeplessness. It quietens digestion, and it helps to overcome mild depression. Now, you don't have to be sick to take this product. We need to remain as healthy as ever, and therefore, this is recommended for all of us, and not them that are suffering, so that we don't have to get into such stress situations that we are not able to control. So if we can go tomorrow and make this order, I'm sure this will make our 100 points. Thank you so much, and back to you, PT.
Wow, that's great. Congratulations, Samuel Nthakanio. That was such a great session, and it's really exciting. It's one of the products that we now should be selling because they are quite important now that so many people are going through stress. So that was quite clear, very eloquent. I mean, you are such a seasoned presenter and a speaker for that matter. So thank you very much for showing us that we can be able to release stress at this time by using the Neolife products. So as we walk around, I think in the past 1 month, I have spoken to like 4 people who have stress, and they are coming out clear that they are under stress. So let us go. There are only 5 products. We have been told about vitamin B complex is out of stock. It's one of the products, but you will get the same product in another product or a combination called Daily Vitality. So you will, we have Daily Vitality in stock, so you can buy in place of vitamin B complex. It has even more ingredients over there with even minerals and many other things. So we have those products, and I believe that we can help our friends, our families, you know, with the COVID thing, people have been going through a lot of stress. So thank you, Samuel, for such an elaborate training that you've given us. So I think superstars, we have now gotten to know why what we need, why we need to manage our stress levels, because when stress goes so far, you can easily get into depression, which is now a killer disease. So let's go for it. And of course, we don't forget what we've been told. We exercise, we diet, we sleep well, you will have the relaxing techniques, you know. By the way, when you come to this Zoom session, even if we are recording, make sure you make your notes. Every time that you sit there and listen to these trainings, your notes will always be handy with you when you want to go and talk to somebody. So that's a great session, and thank you very much. So we now move on. We will just have a very short session on dreaming big, because having a big dream in our business is very, very important. And I believe all of us, we have dreams. I mean, you will never have any motivation in our business if you are not a dreamer. So initially for me, when I joined the business 10 years ago, I never used to dream anything. Why? Because if you're always working and money is hand to mouth, of course it doesn't allow you space to dream. But now when you come into Neolife, we tell you that you need to dream, and you dream afresh. Dream big dreams. So we just have to imagine, what do we want? You know, every achiever starts with a dream. And I believe all of us on this call, the 76 of us, we all have dreams that we want to achieve. And dreams vary from time to time and from person to person. Like, for example, me and Josephat, when we started the business, we had smaller dreams. I mean, our dreams were quite small. We just wanted at least a part-time income of 10,000 Kenya shillings. When we achieved that dream, we dreamt again. We actually expanded our dream. We went to 20,000, we went to 50,000, we went to 100,000. And today we are glad because our dreams are always growing and growing and growing. So life is about blessing new trails to create the life we choose. So you have to create the life that you want. How many of us sit back and look at how their 10 years from now will be? How your 5 years from now will be? Of course, sometimes in the job setup, when you realize you are not even making ends meet, you never dream. Personally, I never dreamt because I knew I just need money to feed my family and to just that. But now today, when you come to this opportunity, and especially if you want to succeed in this business, you have to have a big dream. And they say, if your dreams don't scare you, then they are too small. How many of us have dreams? Yes. Do they scare you? You have such a big dream that you feel like, oh my God, how will I achieve this? I think I have really done it so big. So dreams will free us from our doubts, our skepticism, our prejudice, our past experiences, and the expectations of others to reveal the truth of what we want in life, you know? So when you have dreams, actually you are unstoppable. So if you are there and you have already joined the business, but you are not looking up to something, you don't have a dream that you want, then you had better start dreaming today. So when you are dreaming, you need to ask yourself 6 simple questions. 6 of them. Number 1, what do I want to be? You could be a distributor right now. What would you want to be? What is your ultimate goal? I know all of us, our destination is 5DD, 5 Diamond Director. Charlie Bolton is a 5 Diamond Director. Afis Tijani is a 5 Diamond Director. You saw the other day the way they were spoiled by the company. Millions and millions of shillings. And you know what? These are people who they really don't have that, they don't see that money as so much the way we are seeing it, because they give back to their teams and their communities. So what do you want to be? That is the first question. Number 2, what do I want to do? What do I want to do? Yes, I want to be a 5 Diamond Director. What do I want to do when I become a 5 Diamond Director? Number 3, what do I want to give? What do I want to give? That's a question that is very important, because now once you receive that title or that step or that money or that whatever you want, what do you want to give in return? You know? Then number 4, what do I want to have? You know? Number 5, how do I want to spend my time? How do I want to spend my time? Now, when you achieve that dream, how do you want to spend your time? You know? With all the millions maybe around you at the time when you have achieved your dream, how do you want to spend your time? And most people will say, I want to spend more time with my family, with my friends. And you know, we have been told that when you spend time with the people you love, in fact, the levels of stress go down. So how do I want to spend my time, and with whom do I want to spend my time? So those are the 6 simple questions. When you have answers to these questions, you gain awesome power over your future. You know, now you can bring that future to now and look at ways of really getting access to that point. So when you know what matters most to you, you will move mountains to make it happen. The more passion you have, the more energy you will generate to make your dreams come true. So what I've discovered about people who don't succeed in the business is that they are not passionate. Like our business, you have to have passion for the business, passion for the products. So if you are not passionate about the products, how will you use the products? You will not. So you will have to have passion. The passion will create more energy that will make you, your dreams to come true. You know? So most of the time, when we don't have passion, we allow so much self-doubt and uncertainty to squash your dreams. You know, sometimes we have a lot of doubt. There are people who are still asking themselves, did I join the right business? Am I in the right place? And most of the time, when you go through challenges in the business, when somebody says no, you forget your dreams. If you stick to your dream, you will never quit. That is what I know. For me and Josephat, we really wanted to succeed in this business. So however much people used to discourage us, people used to tell us you're in the wrong place, but we knew we have a big dream. So we looked at our dreams. And I normally say that I remember when I joined New Life, I was told that don't let anyone discourage you. The only person that can discourage you is that person who has what you want. Yes, what I want, that is my dream. If they have my dream, then they can easily discourage me. But if they don't, then I will not. I can't be discouraged. So the passion will not allow the self-doubt, because a lot of times you have self-doubt. I get so many people asking me, Pearose, I don't know whether I will succeed or not. You know, that self-doubt, it also means that your dream is not as clear. So you need to really be very clear with your dreams, very vivid. So like, for example, if you dream of sending your children to the best schools, imagine, we do what we call visualization. Think from the end, when the dream has already happened. So if you dream of sending your children to the best schools, imagine them walking through the gates and attending classes in that best school, you know? If you dream about a new car, imagine the color of the paint. You have to be very specific. The sound of the engine, the smell of the new leather seats, etc., etc. I mean, your dream has to be very specific. Don't just say, I want to buy a car. What type of car? What color of your car, you know? It has to be very, very specific. So of course, you will encounter a lot of roadblocks as you progress towards where you want and deserve to be. So knowing why you are doing what you are doing is more important than knowing when you are tested. You know, knowing why you are doing, knowing the dream that you are up to is more important than even knowing the process of getting there. So it's really very key to identify what is our dreams. So what is your dream? You need to write them down. Write down your dream. Set your sights. You know, you have to turn now the dreams into goals. After you dream, then you're going to write down your goals. How are you going to achieve that dream? So the dream must come first before even the goal. So what is your first dream? What is your second dream? And what is your third dream? So of course we have benefits that we have in our business. And I know we have health, wealth, and lifestyle. You could be having all of them as a dream. And that is a very, very good one. So tonight, as we maybe retire to bed, can you write down the dreams that you want to achieve through the business? And I've only seen that if you write them down, they will come to be for sure. I remember in 2014, we went to leadership school at the Windsor Golf and Country Club. And the speaker of the day, we had a small conference, and somebody asked us to just jot down your dream. What do you want to achieve in the next 1 year? And I remember Josephat wrote down that he wants to buy a Land Cruiser. And actually we lost the paper. We lost it completely. We lost the paper. And you know, we got the paper 2 years down the line and we had already achieved the dream. So when we came across that paper, which we had even forgotten, we discovered we already achieved the dream. So have you written down your dreams? And let them be that scaring. You could be a distributor and your dream is to buy a Range Rover. It will come to be, just be very specific. So we say that God answers our, gives us according to the desires of our hearts. Those are the dreams. So do you have a dream chart? You know, when you put your dreams into pictures, it will be clearer now. So you need to have a dream chart, draw a chart, draw like many things that you want to achieve. Like I have a dream chart, and you know, every other day I dream anew, because I had dreamt that this last year I was supposed to visit Zanzibar with my family, but due to COVID, I could not do that. So what I've done is that I've created a new dream and a more exciting one. So I've already written down, I have a picture of that. I have a picture of my family pasted there in that very wonderful place. And so it's very important that when we dream, we have a dream chart. It may look like childish, but you need to have a dream chart. And when you are like in your house, we encourage people, stick it to the wall, to your wall. If it is like where you are always, it's reachable. For example, in the morning when we are dressing up, we are next to the mirror all the time. You can stick your dream near the mirror, because as you look at yourself, you'll be able to look at your dream. The other best place to stick your dream is next to your bed, so that in the night, in case you lose sleep or something like that, you can just be looking at the wall and seeing that dream. And when you see your dream, which is maybe as a dream chart, it becomes a reality with time, and you internalize, and you are able to come up with the answers of how to get that dream. So you don't have to just trust your brain or your mind to say that, oh, I'm carrying my dream in my head. No, let us come down, write it down, what you want to achieve, and imagine it will come to be. I can assure you. So that is our assignment for today. We want to dream big as a team. And it's also good to share your dreams with your friends, and especially a mentor. But the question is, do you have a mentor, especially in this business? Who is your mentor? Because if you don't have a mentor, then you are not in business. With this business, you require somebody to be guiding you. So if you have a mentor and you share with them the dream, they will be always checking on you. How far are you with your dream? And we say a dream is not a dream unless it has a deadline. So you can't just say, I want to be a 5-diamond director, period. No. I want to be a 5-diamond director by December 2026, something like that. Everything else will be figured out, but you have to have a deadline. So in fact, for me, when I have a deadline of 2025 to be a 5-diamond director, and in my dream chart, I have put pictures of a procession of black Mercedes-Benz and Range Rovers escorting me to KICC. Are you seeing that? December 2025, I have that dream that I will be a 5-diamond director. And so what I've done is that I've put a picture of a black Mercedes and only Range Rovers escorting me to KICC for recognition. How is that, superstars? Surely it's very exciting. When I look at that picture every day, every morning, I have to peruse through that. I always carry it in my bag. So it ends up becoming a reality day by day, because I always look at them. When I feel discouraged, I go back to my dream chart and look at my dreams, and I redefine my goals. And I'm telling you, it is all possible. So I want to encourage all of us. Let us dream big. Let's no dream stealers come around, because the nature of our business, I've discovered that many people quit before they achieve their dreams. Actually, 90% and even more quit before they achieve their dreams. Why? Because of dream stealers. Why would somebody steal your dream? We have so many dream stealers. I want to encourage all of you today. If there is someone who has ever been discouraged, it is me. Most of my friends, in fact, recently I put it on Facebook that you don't allow other people's opinion to affect you. And I remember someone confessed that, yes, I was part of those people who are discouraging you not to quit your job. And surely she was. And sometimes they mean well. They are too protective, but you have to be very daring. So are you daring? Are you willing to really get out of your comfort zone and dream big and work your business to the extent that you achieve all your dreams? Thank you, Rosemary. Rosemary is saying she's going to come and celebrate my success. And of course, I can't get there alone. I have to go with you. So part of my dreams is that I want to empower many people to be president team members. Are you part of these people who are being empowered? So let us draw our dream chart, get crazy, and really move. Because with a big dream in our business, you're going to achieve all those dreams. And I believe all of us, we are going to go out and dream big and do the business with a lot of passion. We have that passion for the products, passion for the business, and we make sure that we grow our businesses. So I wish you a dreamful evening and a dreamful night, and wake up when you are achieving your dreams, because you will set your goals. So God bless you so much. Let us dream big, superstars. Thank you very much. I want to give it to Josephat to finish for us.
Right. Thank you so much. Hi, everyone, and happy to see you. I believe you are super excited. You know, today's topics are very, very necessary in our business, starting with the Nthakanio's stress management. And you know, if in our business, you can easily get stress. I mean, there is something we call PV stress, where you really want to become a director, you try always, and it's not coming. So what we usually advise is push very hard, achieve the target, then go for a holiday. Like the one that we had on Saturday with all our directors. So that after that, you have no more stress. Otherwise, that was a very fantastic session. And then what Pearose has just done, very, very nice on dreams. Let me tell you, when we started, we decided we'll focus on our dreams and nothing else. You know, you get discouraged when your eye is off the dream. You stop moving forward when you start looking back to the noises of people and dream stealers. Be like that frog that was climbing a tree, and because it was blind, he thought that the people who were shouting, saying that you can't, you can't, you can't, the frog was deaf and thought that they were encouraging him and applauding him, and so he was so energized that kept on climbing. So the other frogs that were discouraging him ended up being the greatest motivation. That's you and I. Let's not allow anyone to stop us from achieving our wildest dreams. As a matter of fact, I really thank God for everyone who tried to discourage me, for they gave me a bigger reason to work out this business. One of us in this call, a senior manager, has been telling me, you know what? Even when I feel like quitting, I say I cannot, because my critics will be right. And I cannot allow them to be right and I be the one who is wrong. Remember, you told them that you have seen something wonderful. Now, if you go back telling them, oh, it's not working for me, then they laugh at you and they tell you, we told you. Look at you, we told you. So guys, let's focus on our dreams, and let's not slow down. Let's go for our dreams. Now, we want to do today's recognition, and I encourage each one of us to have it as a goal, a short-term goal, to always get some recognition, especially in the current month. Always think of the current month. Like now, as we do this recognition, there are several people who are getting recognized for the very first time, and that is the way to go. Those who have not been recognized for sponsoring, make it a do or die for you to be recognized this month, and actually next week if you are not being recognized today. And by and by, you'll find yourself being recognized as a director, then as a world team, and then as a president team member, and nothing can stop you on that. One more thing before you do the recognition. Our business has got both aspects of selling, using the products, those are on one hand, and building a network on the other hand. Please, for those of us who want to really succeed big time, focus more on sponsoring, on networking, whatever it costs, whatever it takes, focus on sponsoring. I want to see us sponsoring up to 10, 15, 20 and all that. Pearose and myself are strategizing so carefully to make sure that in the course of this year, we up the game to sponsoring 50 in a month. Yeah, you had it right, by the way. It's not a mistake. I'm sure you are thinking that I meant 5. No, 50 in a month. And you better be on that thinking. I can see where David nodding his head like this. Yes, I can also do 50. Why not? We are talking of 50 out of the many millions we have in Kenya who have not yet joined. All right? So let's go and sponsor as many people as possible. So please help me to recognize those people who have done something this month so far. Remember, we are on date 15th, and therefore we still have ample time to sponsor many others and be recognized. I want to put signs, there we are. And our incentive remains the incentive of sponsor, become a director and enjoy lifestyle with us in a 5-star hotel. The directors in the call will tell you, wow. Saturday, the entire day, we were just enjoying ourselves. Right from, 8 a.m., that's when we started feasting, and no one was in a hurry up to around 5 p.m. And I encourage all of us to go for it. Those who are becoming directors this month, this incentive is waiting for you. In addition to the 10,000 Kenya shillings. I don't know who is allergic to money here. If I were you, I would first make sure that I'm 100% sure of what it takes to become a director. Get that perfect information from your upline director, upline world team, upline president. And then you commit that it is this month that you're becoming a director, and don't even bother about the other months to come. I love asking this question, and I ask again. If you were told that by becoming a director in the month of June, you will be bought a brand new Mercedes-Benz S-Class, would you become a director, or you would say, I will think? You don't have to answer that. The answer is obvious. You will become long before the month ends, just in case something happens towards the end of the month, maybe you fall sick or something like that. So let us use that kind of vigor and energy and aggressiveness to become a director. You'll thank me later when it happens, and you'll be enjoying life like crazy. So let's do the recognition, personal sponsoring for this month of June. And we start with those who have sponsored one. Samuel, you are part of the recognition team because you are able to unmute yourself. So we start with Father Lucas Juma in Ubuja. Well done, congratulations. And then we have a moral award. Then Sophie Oswald, congratulations. Then we have Okech Florence, Mary Juma, Paul Kituko, Rose and Walter Megwe, Vivian Jebiwat, all the way from Finland. So proud of you. Doreen and Frederick Karuda, Tom Liambira, Sarah Cheburet, Caroline Lucia Nyango, all the way from Italy. Thank you so much for making us proud. Then Nevin Chepkoech, Justin Were. So those are the ones who have sponsored one each. So please, let's move out and increase the number and make sure at least next week you feature in this list of sponsoring one. Then we have someone who has already sponsored two. And by look of things, She's targeting 10. So I've already prepared 10,000 Kenya shillings for her by the end of the month. By the way, even if all of us in this call, we sponsor 10 people each, we'll still give you that incentive. Why not? So who has sponsored 2? This is none other than Gladys Correal. Wow. Congratulations, Gladys. She's doing very well and in Eldoret. And I'm sure this month she wants to hit director. All right. Then sponsored 3 personal is Pearose and Kariuki. And we want to accelerate because we want to do better than we did last month. Then let's go to personal PVs for the month of June. This is exciting. People have started on a very high gear. Look at this. Top 10. Position number 10 is already at 204. That is Anne Deke all the way from UK. Wow. Congratulations, Anne Deke. Then we have Janet Mogaka, 214. Rosemary Rubandare in Eldoret, 225. James Jero, 251. All the way in Doha, congratulations. Margaret Maluei, 286. Congratulations. Position number 5, we have Father Lucas Juma, 308. Hezbon Yagoa, 379, number 4. And top 3, congratulations, goes to Eddie Nakoki, 453. Well done. I'm sure she's going to hit QSM, 1,000 points. And then we got to position number 2, over 500 already. Lily Cherono, 512. Congratulations. And position number 1, none other than Josphat and Pearose Kariuki at 758. Now notice that we are only at the 15th, and therefore we can easily get to 4,000, and that's our target. Pearose has said you must always work with a target. So just remind you again, all those who are becoming directors from June to August will have a grad celebration in a 5-star hotel. We were at Emara or a Sereni on Saturday, and we'll have a similar one in September. So make sure in the month of June, July, and August, you become a brand new director. And if possible, even take your step to the next level of Wound Team. All those who will be Wound Team members, that is Sapphire directors and rubies, we will be taking you for that lifestyle on Saturday. And then you will not go home the same day. You will spend in the same hotel, bed and breakfast, and all that will be paid. We are talking of paying over 30,000 for you to just sleep in that hotel. What an exciting opportunity. Why do we give these incentives, by the way? It's not that we have employed any one of us so that we are paying you. No, we do that because we want to mentor you, to hold your hand, to support you by all means, to become a president team member one of these days. And let me tell you, God is not done with you. That's why you are still alive. So spare no energy. Don't behave like you are already gone when you are still around on this planet Earth. Where do you want to take that energy? By the way, put it here. When we were making steps, we were saying with the Pearose, we will do it. If we are to die because of working, then we will enter into the Guinness Book of Records. And instead of dying, we became very, very successful. So I want to close by saying that tomorrow we have new distributor orientation. So those who have just joined us, and all of us, anyway, it's good to attend. We'll be sharing the link with in our groups so that we can do the orientation. And also, I want to recognize Florence Okech, who just landed yesterday from Dubai. I don't know whether Florence, you would be able to say hi to us. I'm allowing you to unmute yourself to just say hi in 1 minute, 60 seconds is more than enough. Yes, go on.
Well, good evening, our presidents and fellow distributors. I'm very, very excited to see you back home. As you know, I was away. We flew to Dubai for a lifestyle event. Actually, it is a lifestyle vacation. Really enjoyed. And while you were there, we were talking, and in fact, we discussed and said that we must really come back with that fire and encourage all of you so that next time we even have a plane full of Superstars team members. So I just want to urge you to work and work smart so that all of us enjoy things that the company has to offer. Because we really enjoyed. In fact, we enjoyed the world-class treatment. The treatment was very nice, right from the airport to the hotel. And the hotel, we had a very smart room, very comfortable room, very classic. And in fact, it was a wonderful, wonderful stay and feeling that each of us should experience. Each and every one of us should experience. So Superstars, I just want to say that you are great people. I know you all have dreams, and just ignite that fire in you and have that passion that our president has really stressed. That let us have that passion that will give us the fire to really move faster and do what we are supposed to do, because we have a very, very good support system. We have the best mentors. And as you can even see, our directors here, they are giving us very, very, very good information that will help us even on the product knowledge. As we share, we'll be very much equipped to share and give the right information even to our clients. So otherwise, thank you very much, Mr. Nthakanio and our president, who has just shared about stress and even the dreams. Let us just work on our dreams. Let us leave the comfort zones and let us move forward. Actually, I have a strong feeling that Superstars team is a wonderful team, and it is a blessed team, that if we work together and we follow all the mentorship that we've been given, we shall rock the world. And actually, all of us will be president and diamonds and everything. Thank you very much, and God bless you for the wishes and everything that the support that you always give us. Thank you very much. Have a good evening.